Hello everyone. Today we will talk about operations with functions. We know that operations in math, it is adding, subtracting, multiplying, dividing. We can do the same operations for the function, the same like the numbers. In numbers we can add the numbers, we can subtract, we can multiply, we can divide. We can do the same for the function. Let's see here about the addition. F is a function. G is another function. Of what? Of x. So we can distribute here x among this bracket for the two functions. So it will be f of x and g of x. So we will consider this as two functions, adding of two functions, f of x and g of x. So it will be f of x plus g of x. This is the addition operation. The same for the subtraction. F is a function, g is another function of x. We can distribute here x between the two functions, so it will be f of x minus g of x, and this is the subtraction of the two functions. Multiplication the same, f function multiply g function of x, so we can consider this as f of x as a function multiply g of x as another function. Division as well, f over g of x equals f of x over g of x. So like you are distributing this. For sure here, the denominator is not 0. Example, for the addition. F of x as a function is 4x squared plus 3x minus 1. So this is a function f. G of x as a function 6x plus 2. So we have two different functions here, g, and this one is f. The function f and the function g. We want to do what? We want to do addition operation. F plus g of x. Let's follow the rules here. F plus g of x, which means f of x plus g of x as a function. Let's apply this one here. F of x, you have it, which is 4x squared plus 3x minus 1. Then plus, now what? Replace g of x. We have replaced here f of x by its value and g of x by its value. G of x is 6x plus 2. We know that when we add, nothing gonna change here. If this one was minus, it means that you will change the whole sign. Then simplify. 4x squared, is there any term here similar to x squared? No, so I drop a 4x squared. 3x, 6x, we can add these two together. Positive 3 plus 6, so it is plus 9x. Minus 1 plus 2, it is plus 1. That's it. For subtraction, example for subtraction, f minus g of x for the same two functions, f and g. Subtraction, we will distribute this, so it will be f of x minus g of x. Then replace f of x by its value and g of x by its value. F of x, which is 4x squared plus 3x minus 1, minus. Here I open bracket because it's minus. Because what comes after that will be what? Will be changed. I put here 6x plus 2 for g of x. Only when it's minus, you put this bracket. For plus, we didn't put this bracket. Then simplify. So 4x squared is the same, plus 3x minus 1. This minus before the bracket will change the whole sign. It's like you multiplying by minus 1. So here, this will change and this will change. So it will be minus 6x and minus 2. Now add. 4x squared, there is no more x squared here, so I put 4x squared. 3x minus 6x, add them together, it's minus 3x. 3 minus 6, it's negative 3x. Minus 1, minus 2, it is negative 3. And we can see that these two are not the same. The addition is not like the subtraction. One more question. What if we have here different operations? Like f of x is x plus 2, g of x is x squared minus 4, and this is multiplication. We can do the same. Multiplication here, so it will be what? F of x multiply g of x. Okay, where's f of x here? It is x plus 2 multiply, two brackets, okay? The other one, g of x, which is x squared minus 4. Normal multiplication, x multiply x squared, it is x power 3. X multiply negative 4, it is negative 4x. Now 2 multiply x squared, it is 2x squared. 2 multiply negative 4, it is negative 8. Assume all of them. X cube, the same, because there is no x cube here. Then 2x squared, no more 2x, to x power 2. Minus 4x, minus 8. Done. What about the division? The same way. We will divide. So it will be f of x over g of x. It's like we are distributing here x. Do the division. F of x, okay, which is what? X plus 2. Easy. G of x, which is what? X squared minus 4. Can we do simplification for this one? Yes, we can see that. We can factor this one. Difference of 2 squared. So it is two brackets, x minus 2 plus 2. And this is x plus 2 the same. These two are the same, so we can cross out them. So what do we have left? 1 over x minus 2. Sorry. Done. Different idea. F of x equal 2 power x. G of x is 7 minus x. Find each value. F of g of x, a composite number, a composite function. Function inside another. Here we have g of 4. When I say g of 4, it means that I will replace each x here by what? By 4. So I will divide this one into 2 steps. Step 1, I will take what's inside and do it here. G of 4. Second step will be f of what I have. The answer from here, I will put it here. G of 4, it means I will replace each x in function g by 4. So it will be 7 minus, replace this x by 4. So the answer is 3. Take this answer and put it here. F of g of 4, which means the answer of g of 4. So I'll split this one into 2 functions, okay? I will solve what's inside the bracket first, then the answer I will take it inside f. So here it will be f of what? 3, the answer that I have here. F of 3 means I will replace in function f x by what? By 3. So I will replace this x by 3. So here f of 3 will be equal to 2 function f power x, replace x by 3. 2 power 3 is what? 8. Thank you.